Hi, welcome back to Leslie Crafts, and today I am going to do Annabelle's background challenge. This is for February, so we're just doing the background paper to give for today, and then in another video I will show you how I use it in a project. I'm using the Peekaboo Farm set from Stampin' Up, and yeah, this is going to be in real time, so I don't know how to speed up my video, so if you want to speed it up, that's fine. Otherwise I'll just be chatting and saying what I'm doing. So first of all, I'm going to get some Misty Moonlight. Now this is going out this year, so if you like any of the ink colours, I suggest maybe popping onto the website, and if you've got the ink pads, stocking up on the ink refills and things like that, because we will start to be going out, and by the time the catalogues comes to an end, they'll be more or less gone. So I've just got the blending brushes, and then I'm just going to do like a light blue, like sky background all over. Now I showed in my team page, Stampin' Stars, how to do some background pieces, because some of them are quite new to this technique and things like that. So, and it's always good to share you know, what we do, and I think, you know, we all liked it, so that was quite good. Some of the pages, some of them were doing it with me, while others did it off afterwards. So I'm just trying to blend it all out. I'm not the best blender with these, I'm still learning myself, but it gets the effect I want. So, and by the time you finish building your scene and things like that, it's fine. So, yeah. So, excuse the banging, I think neighbours are doing work and stuff. So that is my ink pad, but this one is really juicy and it's going everywhere. Excuse me, I'm just coming through the worst of my cold, and I just keep on coughing. Now then, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the brick wall. Now I'm going to have these randomly all over, and then I have done like a sort of a mask on some paper, and it does come off, but it gives you an idea of where to mask off when I do the other bits. And I will be using my Stampin' Blends on this as well, so I'm sort of going all in. And this is Memento, so yeah, so turn your block and all sorts, and you know, because we're going to add the little characters, and we're going to have them hanging off the page and randomly different ways and things like that. So, and we're going to have some sayings on this one as well. So it's quite quick to build up, I think. So that is how it's looking so far. So we're going to get my little mask. It's mainly the top line I want to excuse me, I want to cover up. So, and then I'm just going to pick out some of the characters. I'm going to have these hanging over the wall. So sometimes you're going to have them peeking over. So, which is fine. So I quite like the fact that it just peeking rather than the whole like the hooves and stuff are showing. So it's a little piggy, and then we're going to do one more of the pig. I'm going to have him slightly off because I'm going to add another character to go with him. Excuse me. I'm going to have the cow with him on that wall. If I can fit all the cow in, if not I'll pick another wall for him. So can get 2 cows in. There we go. And again, you can do this with any stamp set, or you know, oops, that's not where I wanted. So this paper does come up eventually. There we go. Do one more cow. Yeah. Put him to half thing. So his little hoof is now just showing on that one. I will pop him up in a minute so you can see. So we're going to get the horse this time. And one of my team members, they've made the horse into a unicorn, and they've literally just drawn the horn on top, which I think is a great idea. So yeah, like I say, don't be scared to move your papers around and to get where you need to be. And if it goes off the page, then it looks more natural. So I'm just going to get the sheep next, or the lamb. So, and once you've done these, if you like how they've turned out, you can photocopy them, and then you can use them for more than one card or project you're doing. So and the last one I'm going to use is the llama. Here we go. And we're going to have one llama. And then we can add the other little bits and pieces. And then we can start adding the colour and everything else onto here. Oops. Ink of his ear. A bit of a fuzzy outline, but he's fine. So that's how it's looking so far, and how, you know, different it can be. And then we've also got a tiny little bird here, so we can have him sat on top of a wall. Excuse me. Chirping away on some of these. Then I'm just going to have some, oh, got some clouds, and I've got some tails and things like that. So I'm going to do some clouds. Got two different sizes of clouds, so this is just going to fill in some of the bigger spaces. So, because by the time this all gets chopped up and made into what I wanted to make, it will be okay. So, and then I'm going to get the bigger cloud. Oops, a daisy. Don't you hate it when you're not 100% and you have like hot and cold flushes? So I'm not minding how the clouds, how, you know, the clouds are looking. If you just want to fill in that space and things like that, right? So I've got the horse's tail here. And we're just going to find the horse and pop the tail in. Okay. And then I'm going to see if I can get I'm going to put sending hooks. I'm going to see if this will go anywhere before I ink it up. Maybe not. No sentiment, which is fine. So that is the main thing. What I might do is I might leave it, start colouring but not do it all, and then come back and show you before I make it up. But that is purely my background paper, or the start of it anyway. And then I'll start doing some, and then just to give you an idea of what I will be doing. So I'm using the light polished pink for most of their noses, so quite bright noses on the snouts and stuff like that, just to make it fun and stick out a little bit. Obviously you can use any colour you wish for these. But I think it just helps make them stand out a little bit. And when I do this, I tend to do one thing, and then so I'm not necessarily chopping and changing my my blends. So what I'll do one element and show you, and then when I come back and do my actual make, oh, I can't break this, do my actual make, then it will be fine. I can still use this. I just was a bit heavy-handed putting it back in the container. By no means am I the perfect for using the blends, but this is how it works for me. And then with the Stonewall, I use dark smoky slate and light black. To give me that pebbled effect. So you can't really have them not being next door to each other. Just I've tried that, it just doesn't work, so excuse me. So I'll be working on this late today, and then most probably have another film or video later on in the month showing what I've done. You can add a third colour in if you wish, and I do leave the stonework untouched, like behind it, but you can add a third colour if you want to. Excuse me. I do apologise. There we go. So that is that little bit coloured in and everything else. And then with the clouds, I'm going to use a yellow. I know clouds aren't yellow, but it's, you know, why not? Just go with the flow. It's just bringing in colours which, you know, and I might add something else just to fill in a little bit more of the space. So I always put down my dark colour first and then do the light colour. But that's just me. I've seen other demonstrators put on the light and then the dark. There's no right or wrong ways of doing this. And if you wanted to add like another colour for your cloud, you can do. So there is the start of my background paper. As you can see how quick it is to do. Excuse me. So I'm going to leave it here, and then when I come back I will show you my papers before I cut them up for the next part of the challenge. So yeah, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, or if you're not a subscriber and you like what I do, please subscribe. All my links to Stampin' Up are down below, and yeah, so thanks for watching, and we will see you again very soon with a finished background page, and I will see you very soon. Okay, bye now.